Thank you very much. Hello, Phoenix. It's great being here in the great state of Arizona with thousands of hard-working patriots who believe in God, family, and country. Thank you. Thank you. And with your help this November, we are going to defeat the radical socialist Democrats, and we are going to win Arizona in a landslide. It's all over TV that the folks here tonight have helped a great World War II veteran into the arena. I don't know if he knows it, but he's right now the hottest celebrity in the world. I don't know what's going on here. He might even be hotter than Trump right now, I have to say. Did you see the scene? No, he's all over television. Even fake news CNN had him on. But they say he's a legitimate great hero of World War II, Irvin Julian. Irvin, thank you. I asked my son Don to get a couple of hats and get some things and give them to Irwin right now. And I want to thank you. Really, that's a great honor. And thank you for the great job you've done. An American patriot. Thank you very much. Thank you, Don. How did Don do tonight, okay? He's good guy, and he loves this country. So this is truly an incredible time for America. We have the best economy, the most prosperous country that we've ever had, and the most powerful military anywhere in the world by far. It's my, do you remember the good time we had a week ago at the State of the Union? You remember that, right? State of the Union. And that was my honor, but I proudly declared that we are in the midst of the great American comeback. Our country is stronger today than ever before. And after 3 years of very unfair and ridiculous witch hunts and partisan Democrat crusades, it was the radical left's pathetic attempts to nullify your ballots, poison our democracy, and overthrow our entire system of government. But guess what? They failed, and our poll numbers are higher today than they've ever been before. And we're standing up to the defense of our Constitution, our freedom, and democracy itself. We're doing something that's never been done in the history of our country. This movement has never taken place, nothing like it, ever, and the fake news can attest to it, because if they thought I was saying the wrong thing, it'd be out there immediately. Be all over the place. It'd be all over the place. Trump exaggerates. That's terrible what he says. There has never been a movement like this, and it began very early. It began in 2016 with that wonderful, beautiful night. You remember that, right? That beautiful night in November. And we're going to have another beautiful night in November, and this time it's going to be November 3rd. Get ready, November 3rd. We're coming. We're coming. So we're having great polls. You're seeing the polls, except for some of the fake ones. And if I was treated fairly, meaning if you were treated fairly by the fake news, we'd be up 20 points higher in the polls. There wouldn't even be a competitive election. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be competitive, but I actually think we're going to win by a lot, just like we did last time. But I really believe we'd be up 20 points. I mean, all they do is negative, phony stuff. Russia, Russia, Russia. The impeachment hoax. That's a hoax. But you know, we had great support from the Republican Party. In the House, it was 197 to nothing. And in the Senate, it was 52 and a half to a half. You know what the half was? A half-wit. And while the extreme left has been wasting America's time with the hoaxes, we've been killing terrorists, creating jobs, raising wages, enacting fair trade deals, securing our border, and lifting up citizens of every race, color, religion, and creed. And by the way, they turned away 21,000 people outside, so feel very good. Feel very good. We haven't had an empty seat. You know what? We haven't had an empty seat. And this is a tribute to all of us, because this is a movement like nobody's ever seen. But we haven't had an empty seat since your great, and this is a great First Lady, came down the escalator with me in Trump Tower a long time ago. We haven't had an empty seat. From our rural communities to our inner cities, we're expanding the blessings of America to all of our citizens. We added another 225,000 new jobs last month alone. You saw that, the geniuses, you saw that. You saw that last month. They were doing predictions on one of the shows. What do you think? Well, I think 60,000. What do you think? I think 100,000. What do you think? I think 84,000. These are the ones that tell you all about how to invest. What do you think? And then they came out, 225,000, the market goes up again. 225,000, so many manufacturing jobs, so many that frankly were never going to come back. Remember, you need a magic wand, right? They came back. And remember this, we're paying interest. The past administration didn't pay interest. They pumped money in like it was candy. And we didn't pump money in, we took money out. Not that I was happy about that, because I disagree with it, because frankly, if we kept the old practice, which frankly, some people can dispute one way or the other, we would have been up, in my opinion, another 10,000 points in the Dow, and we've set 144 records on the stock market in 3 years, 144 records. 144 records, record stock market. And you know what that means? That's your 401ks are up 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. No, guys come up to me, said, Mr. President, I just want to thank you. My wife used to look at me like I was a total loser, sir. Every year we lost money for years and years. She said, what the hell is wrong with you, Henry? And this year, sir, I'm up 92%. She loves me again. She thinks I'm a genius. 92% 401k. She thinks I'm a genius, sir. She loves me again. Shows what money can do, right? But that makes And think of this, 7 million new jobs since we were elected. We were elected. And when I took over, ISIS was all over the place. And we immediately started. We have destroyed 100% of the ISIS caliphate. We have killed the founder and leader of ISIS. Al-Baghdadi is dead.